let's start it with when did you decide you weren't going back to your second year of Columbia?
My parents don't know this, but the moment I dropped out, the moment the school was done, I knew I wasn't going back.
Yeah, like the end of the last semester.
The end of my first school year, I knew I wasn't going back because I had cut off my job and all that. Yeah. I had taken everything back home. I knew I wasn't going back.
And your parents still don't know that?
I mean, they know that now. Yeah. At that time, they didn't know that. But I mean, that's because like I was 18. You know, I was just like I feel like I'm a failure at the same time. But like, it's about picking yourself up. It's just about keep on with the keeping on.
Exactly.
My bad.
Yeah. Let's talk about maybe a few of the factors that led to you leaving Columbia. Mostly, we talked about that, like homework. And you were really focused on your music. You knew what you wanted to do.
Like you said, I knew what I wanted to do, and I just felt like I was wasting time.
Yeah.
I just felt like I was wasting time at Columbia. I mean, the school itself was fine.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with the school at all. I'm not gonna knock the school in any way. I'm not gonna say I had like the best overall experience there academically, but I mean, it was something. It was something. It was useful and it was important. If I didn't go to Columbia, I wouldn't necessarily be in the position I am today. I met my manager there. I met a lot of people who are on my team through Columbia.
Yeah. But
I knew that the classes and all that stuff was just overwhelming.
Yeah.
It was overwhelming. I couldn't focus on that, holding like a serious relationship and doing music all at the same time.
Yes.
And on top of that, my Gramps was getting sick out here, so I didn't feel right like being out there when I know my family kind of need me here. So that was a lot of it was a lot that impacted that.
I mean, that's a lot for like a 19-year-old kid to handle, like especially like when you've never had those type of responsibilities. All at one time.
What the fuck? This is life now. Oh my god.
All right, so let's go to the part when you had to break it to your parents and all your loved ones. How did your mom react, and how did that compare to the way your dad reacted?
Well, I mean, not necessarily that I broke it to them.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of just they just kind of figured it out over time. I was never like the type to, as a growing up, I was never the type to like really like sit and explain what I'm about to do.
Yeah.
You're just gonna have to sit here and bear with me while I do it. Because at the end of the day, I know what I'm doing, and I mean, mom, my mom. She wasn't necessarily trying to she wasn't necessarily all for it. I'm already knowing, but she trusts me. She believes that she knows that when I put my mind to something, I'm gonna do it, and anything that I plan is going to grow. Anything I detonate, it's gotta blow. Yeah. So she always had that. She always had that faith. I know that was never truly in question. Pops, he's always been supportive from the jump. He knew because I was living with him when I was making music, so he was there, up hearing me screaming into a microphone every night, and still is. So I mean, yeah, he's always been supportive about the decision to chase the dream. And I think it solidified it for him when he met my manager when I did a show at Canopy Club. Yeah. Because it showed that I can actually, I really don't need. You really don't need a lot to do this shit. You don't at all. Like you can it's literally me, my manager, my homies. We all doing this, lifting each other up, doing this together. It's not just about me. You you have to remember that in all aspects when you're doing something that I'm doing, because it does take a village. It takes a team, because at the end of the day, if I don't got the support of Champagne, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. How the world gonna fuck with you when your hometown doesn't fuck with you? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just that's pretty much my take on that. If that answers your question. I'll be going off on a tangent sometimes.
No, bro, you're doing a great job. Are your parents musical?
My dad, he dabbled in the music industry a little bit.
Yeah.
He was trying to, I think he was more into the management. I'm gonna have to pick his brain about it. I don't know if he ever tried to rap or nothing like that. But he's the one who put me on. My dad was the one who put me on to the old school rap and all things that influenced me growing up before I really started listening to the music of my time.
Yeah.
Which man put me on it. Eazy-E.
Yeah, cause I'm like you're really a student of the game. Like you know a lot of the old heads. And
cause that's where I started off at. I started off with LL Cool J. I started off with Rakim. I started off with NWA. I started off with the old school rappers. Yeah. Which is why I got the respect for them. Which is why I try to keep that type of old school feel. Yeah. And a lot of my music, but I also like the new wave feel because the new wave feel is amazing. Yeah. But the old school feel is what I'm not gonna say it's what works, but it's
to be respected.
It's to be respected. Yeah. You got these people paved the way. These people paved the way.
Exactly. Did you have any of your friends how are they with your decision to leave? Did anyone try to talk to you out
Chicago?
of it? Yeah.
I mean, to leave college or?
Yeah, college, Chicago, all that. Was there anyone who was like, don't do that?
I mean, my friends didn't necessarily tell me it at the time. I know a lot of them were mad at me. Mm-hmm. Some of them were mad at me. They expressed it to me after. Yeah. After recent developments have happened with my music and stuff. Mm-hmm. But I mean, other than that, everybody was always supportive of what I wanted to do, of what I aspire to do because my intentions are pure. Yeah. At the end of the day, I just want everybody to win, and even if that means I got to sacrifice a little bit of something, it's fine with me because I know stuff comes back in the end because it's about the work you put in the consistency. Because if I would have gave up when I was 16, I wouldn't be here now 20 doing what I'm doing. Yeah, it's just about keeping on what to keep on, and people will notice it. Some people will, some people won't. But if they don't, fuck them.
Yeah, and then next, your little sister. You know her. Yeah, Lyndon. How was things? Do you remember? Did you have to tell her that you were coming back and you were done with the college thing, or she just knew what was up and
Me and Lyndon, we really gotta talk like that to understand each other. Exactly. For real. Yeah. She kind of knew what was up. Me. I mean, eventually everybody just noticed that I wasn't going back. Yeah. After that year. I was like, okay, a year's gone by, DJ. You're going back to school. Yeah. I'll be like, I'm thinking about it or what have you. Mm-hmm. I mean, I am gonna go back eventually. Yeah. I'm just got too much on my plate. I just got too much
you're doing
right now.
Do you feel like she has any pressure on her now?
Oh, Lyndon?
Yeah.
Well, if she does, she's handling it like a pro. Yeah. Because sis is but then again, pressure's nothing she's not used to. She's been doing this her whole life. You know how that goes.
Yeah, for sure.
Lyndon's been doing sports throughout her whole school career. Yeah. I couldn't do it. It was not for me. But I mean, Lyndon, she's whatever it was that mom had planned for her, she was doing it. She was always on it. She was the busiest out of the two of us, to be honest with you. Yeah. I mean, but don't get me wrong, mom kept both of us busy. But when it comes to Lyndon, she kept her running around, which is fine. Yeah. It added to her work ethic. She's gonna do great. Her grades are amazing. She's a straight A student, so I mean, she's gonna do fine. Yeah, everything's gonna be cool with her.
All right, so yeah, so here it's been a little over a year since you left college and all that. Are there any regrets or anything?
Nah. I mean, I miss some of the friends. I miss some of my homies from back there.
Yeah, but I mean, you still get up there. Don't
I still get up there. I still go up there. I got a interview out there on Friday actually. Yeah. But I still get up there. My manager's out there, so Mother Nature's out there too. So when I go see them sometimes
Yeah.
when I can. They be mad busy though. So I mean like.
And they're like your mentors, right? Mother Nature.
Yeah, those are my mentors. They found me.
Yeah.
They the ones who gave me my first show actually when I was 16.
Oh, wow.
They gave me my first show ever at the IMC, and that's where Songfest was.
Yeah.
Too. And it was called GVO. GVO Fest was the name of the festival. Was the name of the festival that they let me perform at.
Wow.
And I kind of stuck with that. I kind of like. I don't know. I don't see them use GVO at all like anymore. But I still use it. That's like what my gang uses now. With my people.
Yeah.
We all identify as GVO. What GVO stands for is Good Vibes Only.
Good vibes only.
And yeah, so that's Mother Nature. Y'all should definitely check them out.
Yeah.
They're like the dopest.
Shameless plug. I loved it.
Hey, you said interview, bro.
No,
you know how I get down, man. I'm all about that business.
No, it's all about networking.
All of these people are potential listeners. Buy my music. It's great.
All right, so let's talk about some of your present day accomplishments, because I remember when I was given this assignment around the same time that I really saw you using your social network platforms to really advocate that you were in this you were in a competition to open for Doja Cat.
Yeah.
And like it really rang to me like how cool, because like me, I only want to pick public relations and like the marketing world and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like it was really cool to watch you like really live like some of the things we learned in class and stuff like that, and like really use these platforms as a way to as a platform to boost yourself up. And so I want to talk about Doja Cat a little. How did you get your name in the competition?
So my homie, I'm literally working, just a regular day. I'm kind of mad because like I'm just working. Nobody wants to be at work, but technically she basically just hit me up, and what Kelsey does is she's my photographer. She does videography for me too for a lot of my shows. She also manages Vlad now.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
So with that being said, she sent me and him this the link to sign up for it.
Okay.
Now, when I got it, I was like, there's a couple things I can do with this link. Now, obviously, I signed up right away. That's the first thing I did.